Hello guys, Golden Dragon here, back with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 7 in 2021. So the iPhone 7 was released in 2016. It was the successor, if you want to call it, to the iPhone 6S. It removed the headphone jack, which everyone beloved, and just left it like this. It added an extra speaker. The designs basically stayed the same, apart from the camera bump being changed a bit and the antennas from here being removed and put up towards the top. So we'll be talking about this device in 2021 and if it's worth it or not in today's video. So the screen size is 4.7 inches, which is 750 by 1334 pixels. It's an LCD panel, not an OLED. The viewing angles are very sharp, as you'd expect to do with an iPhone. Like, you won't see any problems with it, apart from there is a bit of a border at the bottom. That's the 3D touch in action. But it looks sharp, the colours are crisp, and you won't notice anything wrong with it. So it has 2 GB of RAM, and it runs off the Apple A10 Fusion processor. It's smooth, but sometimes, the apps will require restarting if you're doing a lot of multitasking, which you're probably not on this phone if you're going to get it in 2021. But if you are thinking of doing that, then the 2 GB of RAM I don't think is the best option. I think if you go up to the 7 Plus, if I remember correctly, it has 3 GB of RAM. I'm not 100% sure, but it comes in multiple colours. This one's silver, of course. I'll put a screenshot up of the other colours if you want to see now, but you probably know the colours of this device by now. But if we just look at the design on the bottom, we've got 2 dual speakers, we've got a lightning port on the screen, we've got Touch ID 2nd Gen, which on mine is faulty. You've got the selfie camera, the microphone, and then on this side you've got the volume up and down. Then you've got the ringer. This side you've got the power button and the SIM ejector. Touch ID 2nd Gen is still fast, but obviously this one's faulty, but I have used another device with it and it's still perfect. The rear camera is good. It's a 12 megapixel shooter, which is capable of 4K video at 30 FPS. So if I just take a photo, if it wants to slide, so we'll just see, it goes very dark, but it does, it does focus. And I'll just take a photo of this, and I'll just, it looks fine. Obviously my brightness is down a bit, so it's not going to be the best. If you want to go into the battery life of this device, battery life holds up. This one's at 83 battery health, which I admit isn't the best, but it could do with a change. But if you get one that has a high health, you'll obviously be doing better. But you're probably just, like I said before, you're going to probably be using this with light use. Like, I use this as a secondary phone. I use it for Twitter, Instagram, and sometimes Discord, and it works perfectly for that. If we're going to FaceTime, that works fine. And the phone's good. Do I recommend it in 2021? Of course. It doesn't have some features like wireless charging, and it's missing a couple of things. But if you're low on a budget, I could recommend this. But if you find them for a good price, go for it. And the red colour on this looks really clean as well. Performance is fine, but like I said, sometimes apps will require a restart, which can get annoying, but you'll get used to it, of course, and just close your apps down and stuff like that, and that'll save on the battery as well. I got this in a swap. I swapped it for another device that I had, and I wouldn't, because the bloke that had it before me paid £150 for it, and it turned, he didn't check if there was anything wrong with it, which is obviously his mistake. But if you put a case and screen protector on it, you look after it. This one, don't know if you'd be able to see it, but the camera lens is cracked, but that doesn't affect the use of it at all. So would I recommend this phone in 2021? Yeah, of course I'd recommend it. If you prefer a smaller phone, then go for it. But what I will say is, if you want a couple of years out of your phone and you want a bit of you like this design, I'd say go up to the iPhone SE 2020. Get that. You can get that in white, black, and red. Product red. So but the 7 and 7 Plus, still a good series of phones. This one's doing me fine as a secondary phone, and if I got rid of my iPhone 11, which I am planning on doing at some point, and getting an 11 Pro Max or a 12 Pro, then I could use this while I'm waiting for my new phone, and I get rid of my old one. You know, it's just the screen is a bit small for me, but you know, it's not like it's unusable for me. Like my hands they're quite big, but you know, I used the 6S for years, so this design's like comfy, and the phone's not too heavy. It's got a bit of a heft to it, but it does well. You know, it holds up. Design holds up, even though it's a bit dated. Like, you know, you've got bezels, and the screen is only 4.7 inches. But you know, if you're looking for something cheap to use and something, I don't know, maybe you're waiting for the iPhone 13 or something, then this will do you until then. You'll probably get maybe up to iOS 16 on this. So final verdict is, if you're on a budget and you need a decent iPhone, get this. But I think the 6S would still be worth it as well if you wanted the headphone jack. Unfortunately, I don't have one anymore. I got rid of it years ago. I would like to get another one, so maybe you'll see that in the future. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. I think 92% of viewers aren't subscribed to the channel, which is a bit sad to see, but hey ho. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you in my next video, which should be uploaded in a few weeks. But anyway, guys, thank you and goodbye.